Here we are. Action. Yes. What's up, Hood? How we doing tonight, everybody? How has the night been for me? It's been good. It's been good. Definitely. Guys, Mission Breakout is 200 minutes long right now. I'm not joking you right now. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is literally 200 minutes. I will literally show you. Look. Mission Breakout, 200 minutes. What the heck? Yeah, we are in for a treat tonight, guys. Oh my goodness. Did not expect that to when I'm just opening up the freaking wait times. This is what we're already introduced to. That is bad. Yeah, we got Tyler up in here. What's going on, Tyler? Dude, I was 3 to 4 business. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting. I wouldn't even plan on going into Avengers Campus right now. 200 minutes for Guardians? No. Find something else. Pro tip: don't go there. Don't go there right now. Trust me. Wait time. I think I waited for Indiana Jones ride for like 3 hours. Worth it? No. Okay, we just got a switch up here. It's still bad. It's at 105 now. It's at 105. So it shaved off like 95 minutes, but still, like, geez. I better become an annual guardian with the kind of wait time. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Bear with me as I am getting the poll up ready for you guys, so you guys can vote on that. Give me 1 second. I would never wait. Yeah, Casey, I would never wait 200 minutes. Like, dude, before you tuned in, Casey, Guardians was way too long. 200 minutes, bro. Yeah, get him out of here. Oh, and by the way, guys, what do you guys think about the thumbnail? Do you think it's good? No, I don't. I just want one. This one. Let me know what you guys think of the thumbnail. And there's the poll for you guys. Yeah, Tinkerbell's chilling in the back here. Okay, we got one vote already on the poll. Sweet. All right, we're looking. Dude, that's my brother's favorite ride, dude. Grizzly, he loves that ride, dude. Okay, we are ready, folks. We are ready to get the show on the road. Okay, we're gonna start off at Disneyland as we always do. Disneyland wait times, starting off in Adventureland. And I just want to let you guys know, if you guys have any questions throughout the live, why I'm doing wait times, please put your questions down below in the chat. I will gladly answer them to the best of my ability. If I don't know, I will gladly find you the answer. But other than that, let's get started. We got Adventureland Treehouse inspired by Walt Disney Swiss Family Robinson is going to be open. I'm already getting tongue-tied already. That's not good. Indiana Jones Adventure is going to be sitting at a 45 minutes wait. That's good. What about Disney World? I have not done a Disney World stream like I don't know how long ago. I know I make posts about it, but I really don't like follow up with Disney World. Right now, there's currently no reservation slots available for Indiana Jones. We got Jungle Cruise going to be sitting at a 30-minute wait. And we got Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room is going to be open. Going on over to Bayou Country, as we have David Crockett's Explorer Canoes is going to be closed. The Many Adventures with Winnie the Pooh is going to be sitting at a 15-minute wait. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is going to be sitting at a 45. Andrew, what are you talking about? What do you mean by it's far? I'll get back to you on that one. Where were we? Okay, Tiana's Bayou Adventure is going to be sitting at a 55, and currently there are reservation slots available for Lightning Lane at 9:45 for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Single Rider is open for Tiana's, which is a bonus. Yes, Disney World is going to be in Florida, specifically Orlando, Florida, and we have Disneyland in obviously California. Why not? What did Disney World ever do to you for it to be stunned? Disney World, like I've never been to. I don't know. I don't like know a lot as I know because I know way more about Disneyland than Disney World because I've never been to Disney World. One day though. Make me famous and we'll go to Disney World, guys. Make me famous on here. Bro, so many people think Disney World. The only way that someone can get like here's like a memory thing that like in Disneyland it has LA in it. In land LA. And then if you go to Disney World, it's ORL, like Orlando, you know. That's literally what like I use, even though that I know where they're located at, just for people that don't know. And it's a good memory tool to remember which one's which. Fantasyland, It's a Small World is going to be sitting at a 5-minute wait, so basically a walk-on. We got reservations though, if you want to book a Lightning Lane, which I wouldn't for It's a Small World, going to be at 9 o'clock. Alice in Wonderland is going to be sitting at a 25-minute wait. Oh, we have something new up on the board here. This is new. I think they finally finished this actually. What about Universal World? I don't. I know there's Universal Studios, but there's no. I don't think there's no such thing as Universal World. That ride haunts you. It's a small world. Oh my goodness. But we finally have something new on the board, which is Bluey's best day ever at Fantasyland Theater. That's actually new on the board. So last stream we didn't have that. So Bluey's best day ever. If anyone's into Bluey or small kids, definitely take them to Bluey, like the best day ever thing. That will get them really interested. It's a little fun thing to do for the kids too, you know. It's new Disney ride, not a new Disney ride, but it's a show that little kids and like old, like, you know, any generation can, like any age generation can watch. So they also do have Bluey merch that you can buy, shirts, cups, I believe, hats, all sorts of things that you can get. Everything that's all they got. I mean, they got Bluey. We got oh my god. I almost said dude, I'm all over the place. Hold on, give me a second. I was gonna read the one right below it, but I would have been skipping. So Casey Jr. Circus Train. There we go. It's gonna be sitting at a 15-minute wait. I know I should be grateful, but come on. I mean, Disney just has what they got going on, man. I don't know what else to tell you. We got Dumbo the Flying Elephant going to be sitting at a 15-minute wait as well. We got King Arthur's Carousel going to be sitting at a 5-minute wait, basically a walk-on. My motto is, if it's a 5-minute wait, if you're not walking on, you're literally on the next ride vehicle. Literally. It's just how it is. Matterhorn Bobsled is going to be sitting at a 50-minute wait. We got reservations at 10. Oh, reservations just changed. We got them at 11:45. It's hard for new Disney attractions because they take up quarter of the park. It's not like a state fair where you can just replace a ride instantly. That is true, Hood. They are still expanding, though. They are still expanding. They're going to be taking out parking lots that they own. I think the Simba parking lot or something like that, to make more space for. Yeah, they are expanding. They are expanding. Let me just put this into perspective. Because I don't think I've covered this yet. Because I just learned this week, so I don't think I've made a post about it or anything. But so they're planning on, you know, they had to destroy some land for the Coco attraction. So it's not going to be going through the Pixar door anymore. They might. I've heard rumors that they're going to be putting a second door right next to it, and then they might knock out all the seating area for like the food area, and then they'll have one door, and then still have the parade door, so you guys will still have the parades in DCA. 30-second ride. Well, for which ride? For Coco, I don't know how long it's going to be. All I know is they had to like make room. They had to knock out trees. They had to redo the fencing to make room. So they had to push it back more to make room for this. It's pretty gnarly what they're doing, but I'm just trusting the process because they know what they're doing. How many total rides does Disney have? Well, let me see. I don't know off the top of my head, so let me figure that out. Or I can just do it this way. Give it a second. It's loading here. Did I like? Okay, so Disneyland has 35 to 40 rides. Categorize as roughly 52 total attractions, which include shows, walkthroughs, and exhibits. Why do they get rid of parking if we can barely find parking? Well, you have to pay for the parking. They have many parking. So what I recommend for people going to Disneyland is find a hotel that's cheap enough for that fits your budget. I know it's not going to be completely like really cheap because you're near Disney. Anything near Disney is obviously going to be expensive, but if you can find a hotel near that's walking distance, do the walk. Just walk to the park and walk to your hotel. That's literally what we do. So all I would do if you can, again, find a hotel or resort near Disneyland that's cheap enough for your budget, and just do the walking. Because you're already going to be walking at the park. So, what sense does it make to if you're right there, just walk. And parking is outrageous, so I would definitely walk to save yourself money instead of paying for parking. But if you had to park, there's multiple lots that you can choose from, like the Toy Story lot, the Simba lot, as for right now, many other lots that they have out there. But good question, Andrew. Good question. And if any of you guys find this info useful, make sure to hit that like button. It means a lot. Helps the channel out. Can we get the comments moving? I don't know. Let's get some questions. Yeah, let's get some questions. Let's get some questions in. I would love to answer some of you guys' questions. I'm all ears for questions. But let's keep moving on here, because we got so much more wait times to cover here. All right, we got Meet Disney Princesses at Royal Hall is going to be closed. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is going to be sitting at a 10-minute wait. Peter Pan's Flight is going to be sitting at a 35-minute wait. Pinocchio's Daring Journey is going to be sitting at a 5-minute wait, basically a walk-on. Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough is going to be closed. Snow White's Enchanted Wish is going to be sitting at a 15-minute wait. And to end off Fantasyland, let's see, we got Storybook Land Canal Boats going to be sitting at a 10-minute wait. What do you want them to add to the park? I love Disneyland as it is. Like, I don't think Disney needs to change anything else. Disney is just great how it is. I think people can agree with me. If anyone agrees with me, let me know down in the comment section, because I would love to see how many people actually believe that Disneyland is just perfect the way it is. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything. But good question. Good question. Swinging on over to Frontierland, as there's not much action going on in Frontierland, as most of our rides are going to be closed. Only two things are going to be open. The first one is going to be Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, going to be sitting at a 35-minute wait. Current reservation slots available at 9:30. Frontierland Shooting Explosion is going to be open, and we got the Mark Twain Riverboat, Pirates Lair on Tom Sawyer's Island, and Sailing Ship Columbia are all going to be closed. They need more water rides. They have three water rides that I believe. We got Splash Mountain, which is Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We got Grizzly River Run. And then what's that other one? Tiana's. And then Matterhorn. Matterhorn, you don't really get wet on. But like if you're wanting to get wet, you're gonna obviously gonna hit up Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and then Grizzly River Run. Loop-de-loop? On which ride? If you're wanting to put a loop-de-loop on Matterhorn, they're never going to do that, by the way. They're just not going to do that. The only thing that has a loop-de-loop in Disneyland is the Incredicoaster. That's the only ride that has a loop-de-loop. We're going to swing on into New Orleans Square, as we got Haunted Mansion going to be sitting at a 35-minute wait. And we got reservation slots available for Haunted Mansion, going to be sitting at 10:20. Pirates of the Caribbean still closed for that refurb. We'll get into that a little bit later after we finish our wait times. And again, stay tuned for that. We got coverage on that. Loop-de-loop on Grizzly. Okay, hear me out. Definitely would not do that. That would be really dangerous. That would be dangerous. We got Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. See what's going on there. We got the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, going to be sitting at a 35-minute wait. Current reservation slots available. What about the teacups? They would definitely not add a loop-de-loop on that. There's no possible way. No possible way to add. That would be, again, dangerous, and Disney would not do that. Beastland? I have never been in Beastland. I know it's like something to do with Mr. Beast and stuff, but never been there. Yeah, so we got reservation slots available for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. It's going to be at 10:50. Single Rider is going to be open, which is good. If they had that closed, oof, feel bad for them. We got this is a ride that I would hate if they didn't have Single Rider open. Rise of the Resistance. Yeah. Rise of the Resistance, 90-minute wait. Currently, yeah, and again, a 90-minute wait. Reservations, though, we got 9:15. Not bad. Not bad at all. But hear me out on this. What I would do, instead of buying Lightning Lane for that, I would literally, trust me when I say this, just go to a different ride and then check back on it later. Because trust me, from here, it's a 90-minute wait, but probably from an hour and a half from now, It'll be changed. Trust me. Tomorrowland Astro Orbiter is going to be. Oh, I totally forgot about the land. We're going to start off in Tomorrowland, as we got Astro Orbiter going to be sitting at a 15-minute wait. Autopia going to be sitting at a 25. Current reservation slots available for Autopia going to be sitting at 10:10. That is not bad, but I would wait in line for that. That's reasonable. I've waited in like 30 minutes for that ride, so it'll go by quick. It'll go by quick. Buzz Lightyear Astral Blasters is closed still for that refurbishment. Disneyland Monorail is going to be sitting at a 30-minute wait. Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage is going to be sitting at a 10-minute wait. How do they rate the rides at Disneyland? Like a 5-star? Disney doesn't have like a rating scale on it. Like if that's what you're asking, if they have like individual like, this ride has a 3.5 because of this. They would just have, like, if people wanted to leave reviews, they would go to Google Maps, and then they would go to Disneyland, and then they would leave their review like how any other restaurant or business that is on Google Maps, and then they would just leave their reviews there. Like if they had a good experience, a bad experience. I don't know how you could have a bad experience unless something pretty bad happened. But most of the time it's good reviews, 4, 5-star reviews, so. But yeah, good question. I've never been asked that one, Hood. Good question. Hyperspace Mountain is going to be sitting at an 80-minute wait. Currently, there is no reservation slots available for Hyperspace Mountain. Detroit is the best place in America. I've never been to Detroit, so I couldn't tell you. How do you get into Club 33? So, good question. No one has ever asked me that question either. Good. You're getting me some good questions here, Hood. I like that. So to get into Club 33, I did make a post about it, but I can tell you it now so you don't have to go on my channel and watch it. But you can always watch it later if you want. So to get into Club 33, you have to physically know someone that is a member of Club 33, or you're gonna have to pay a lot of money because to get into Club 33, it's like tens and thousands of dollars, if not more, to get in. Because the paywall is 10,000, and then it's over, I think, 100,000 or something like that. I don't know what it is. It's just a lot of money in general to get into Club 33. But you get exclusive merch that people get. The merch is priced pretty reasonable. I think it would be priced pretty reasonable after spending all that money to get in. So that's probably why they're $100K a month. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta be pretty stacked to go into Club 33. Me, I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to go into Club 33. That would be like a mind-blowing experience, I will tell you that. If I ever got into Club 33, and let's just say if I ever got famous on here, famous enough to go into Club 33, to pay to go, dude, I would be so appreciative of what you guys do. I appreciate everything you guys do for me, being here, talking to me, liking the stream, subscribing, all that I really do appreciate, because without you guys, I'm nothing. I'm just a guy talking to nobody then. Uh, Detroit is the best place in America because of Toronto music. Oh, techno music. I've never really listened to techno, but that's good, man. Glad you found like something that you like. That's cool. I like a lot of things too. You know, I like pop music. You know, but yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Has any YouTuber ever been? Oh, a lot of YouTubers, lots of YouTubers. JoJo's World. He went into Club 33. He actually recently made a video, pretty recently, about Club 33. So yeah, make sure to go check out JoJo's World. He's a cool dude that I watch. Great guy. Yeah, SoCal Disney Dad. I watch him. He's been in the Club 33. It's because he knew someone that had like the membership or something like that. So he actually got invited with his friend to go to Club 33. So yeah, me, I don't know anyone that goes to Club 33. Papa School, yeah. Grizzly is winning. That is what I'm talking about. Actually, let me see that. How many votes we got? We got 5 votes. Make sure you guys are voting on the poll, please. Oh my goodness, guys. This is like, we are literally, I think we're like 4 subs away from hitting 1.1K. Literally 4 subs away. I appreciate for the people that are following right now. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. 5 votes, dude. Grizzly is winning. Grizzly is winning. Soren is not too far behind. It can catch up. I'm not gonna lie. The takeover would be insane. Where were we? Here we are. Star Tours: The Adventure Continues is closed, but we still have potential of reopening. Amazing stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Search for your country. All right. Brazil. I'll have to check that out. Wait time for Big Thunder Mountain. I can definitely get that. It's going to be a 40-minute wait right now. Went up 5 minutes since the last time we checked. But we got Star Tours reservation slots going to be at 9:45. If anyone's looking to book a Lightning Lane for when it reopens. What's the wait time for Guardians? Oh, let's see. Okay, they alleviated it. It's at a 95. They're bringing it down. I guarantee you they cut the line. When it was at 200, they cut the line. They're like, from here to here, you guys can stay. All of you guys got to go find another ride, because they can do that. If the lines do get too long, they have every right to cut the line, so you're not like blocking other people's way of moving through the park, and it keeps traffic flowing. So that beautiful views. Where I live, I get some pretty good views of the sunsets and stuff. I don't live in Cali, but they got some pretty nice sunsets over there, though. They do cut the lines if necessary. If necessary, they don't do it just to be like mean about it. They do it because they lines do tend to get long. 200 minutes, that's way too long. They have to cut it. That's why when you saw it was at 200, then it went to 200 to 105. That's because they cut that line. And now it's more manageable because Mission Breakout, tends to get like maybe 125, maybe less. Depending on the crowds, will determine if they cut. But that is it for the side of Disneyland. Swinging on over to the other side of Disney, DCA Adventures Campus, we're going to be starting off with, as we always do. Grizzly is winning by 2 votes. We'll have to see who wins at the end. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is a 95-minute wait. How much does Disney bring? Oh, millions. Like, the last time I looked was like 11 million a day. Like, they make so much money, dude. And it really just depends on the year, time, and they make money, dude. I tell you, from ticket prices to parking, food, merchandise, everything that you buy just to go to Disney, like the tickets, car, or, the parking, for the car, souvenirs, everything. That they make their money from that. Currently, there is no reservation slots available for Guardians of the Galaxy. Web Slingers, a Spider-Man's Adventure, is going to be sitting at 35. See? Everyone could be dividing. Google it for us. All right, I got you. Okay. So the company, like the whole Walt Disney company, I know that's not what you're asking, but I just want to let you guys know this. The Walt Disney Company brings in over 250 million to 260 million in revenue per day. So let's just put this into perspective. They make 400 and dude, in 2 days they just made like 400 and something dollars, $400 million a day to more. That's just the company. But Disney World in Florida generates around 21 to 36 million daily, driven by multi-park attendance, resorts, merchandise. For the moment you've all been waiting for. How much is Disney worth? Oh, probably billions. But give me 1 second, guys. Give me one quick minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Can we start a conversation? In 1 second as I mic up once again. Okay. With the chat. So, the moment you've all been waiting for. How much does Disneyland Resort make in California? They bring into 11 million, so I was just about right. Yes, I am. I'm mic'd up. 11 million, so I was right. 11 million to 12 million a day. I know the cat was just hosting the party back in the background there. Yeah, so they, from daily through ticket sales, dining, and hotel stays. Yeah, that too. Hotels, hotels, parking, all that stuff they make money from. And also stocks. I don't know if anyone's in the stock market or anything. I'm not. But, they also make money from that. And then they also, when they're doing good, people make money. But, they give Disney money to make money, though. It's a risk. They also get money from streaming services as well. Like, Disney Plus and Hulu, because Hulu, I think Disney bought out Hulu or anything, something like that. So Disney owns Hulu. That's why, you get those special perks. Decrease in stock market? Oh, I don't even know. I don't keep up with the stock market. I really don't. I can really care less what goes on in the stock market. All right. Cars Land. Luigi's Rockin' Roadsters is going to be sitting at a 15-minute wait. Iron Tuna coming in. What's going on? Mayor's Junkyard Jamboree is going to be sitting at a 15-minute wait as well. We got Radiator Springs Racers. Thank you, Tuna. Thank you. I appreciate that. Radiator Springs Racers is going to be sitting at a 70-minute wait. Current reservation slots available, though, is going to be at 9:35. I would say, because I waited at that wait time, exactly that wait time, and I went into single rider, shaved off like so much time. I probably spent like maybe 20 minutes in single rider line. Literally breezed right through it. My little cousin are going to Disneyland next week, and they promised me they would get a churro. That is perfect. If you want, Tuna, that you can always send them my way. I could give them some tips, tips and tricks from the ultimate himself, Parkside. It's only if you want to, though. Grizzlies winning by 3 votes now? What? Oh my goodness. We gotta get Soren back up. Cheer the man. Appreciate that, Tuna. Thank you. $35.99 Tuna. All right, Grizzly River Run. We got Grizzly River Run going to be sitting at a 15-minute wait. Current reservation slots available if you want to book a lightning lane for 9:35 for Grizzly River Run. Give me 1 second. I want to check something. Okay, we're still working on it. Still 4 subs away from. We are almost there to 1.1K. I am overly stoked about this. Come on. I know we can do it by the end of the stream. I know it. I know it. Right. Redwood Creek Challenge Trail is going to be sitting on a 5-minute wait. Basically a walk-on. literally basically a walk-on. Soaring over California is going to be sitting at a 55-minute wait. And currently, I hope that they're having single rider operational. Literally, a fun fact, if you didn't know, Soarin' has single rider. They might not show a single rider sign, but they have single rider. And I'll tell you how. You can get access to single rider. Basically, all you need is to walk up to the people at the front where they guide the people into the queue, and we're like, hey, are you guys running single rider? And if they are, they'll give you, the single rider line pass, and then you can go through Lightning Lane. So you'll just be a part of Lightning Lane. So that's kind of like how you can get access to single rider at Soarin'. If you guys didn't know that, make sure to hit that like button, because I know a lot of people did not know that. Let's get the chat moving with some questions. You guys can send some questions in. Hollywood Land Animation Academy is going to be open. Mickey's Fill Hair Magic is going to be a 10-minute wait. Currently, Monsters oh my goodness. Monsters Inc. Mike and Tilly to the Rescue is going to be sitting also at a 10-minute wait. Reservation slots available for Mike and Sully to the Rescue is going to be sitting at 10:10. Not too bad. Sorcerer's Workshop is going to be open. Turtle Talk with Crush is also going to be open. Always a good time talking to Crush. Let's see. Paradise Garden Park, Golden Zephyr is going to be closed. Might be a little bit windy. Who knows? We got Goofy Sky School is going to be sitting at a 45-minute wait. Currently, there is no reservation slots available for Lightning Lane. We got Silly Symphony Swings, still closed for that refurb. Little Mermaid, Arrow's Undersea Adventure is going to be sitting on a 5-minute wait. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Basically a walk-on for the Little Mermaid. That is great news. I wouldn't even worry about booking a Lightning Lane, but if you want to book a Lightning Lane, it's going to be at 9:40 for the Little Mermaid. But me, I would save my money and just head on in through the queue. World Color Happiness is going to be open. And we got Pixar Pier. Games of Pixar Pier is going to be open. And Credit Coaster is going to be closed. Currently, there is no reservation slots available for Credit Coaster. We got Credit Coaster Single Rider is obviously going to be closed. Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind is going to be closed, still for that refurb. Jesse's Critter Carousel is going to be a 5-minute wait. Jumping Jellyfish is also going to match that with another 5-minute wait. Currently, we have Pixar Pier Pal Around swinging and non-swinging side is going to be closed. And we got Toy Story Midway Mania. It's going to be sitting at a 45-minute wait. Currently, there is no reservation slots available for Toy Story Midway Mania for Lightning Lane. And cap it off for us on our wait times for tonight. Too much. It's going to be San Francisco Square. The Bakery Tour is going to be open. When was my last Knott's Berry? I don't think I've ever went live at Knott's Berry Farm. If you guys want to see that though, I can definitely, the next time that I go, I can definitely do a Knott's Berry Farm stream. Give me 1 second, guys. or SeaWorld or Legoland. It's always a good to have a variety of content. Might go into the buffet. If you guys want to see some of that, like if you guys want to see some knots, some knot stuff, I can definitely get that. You just gotta let me know. If you guys want to see some of that, I can definitely start making some the next time that I go. Spell check. All right. So, quick rundown. This is the quick rundown of what's going on at the Blue Bayou. So it's operating. You know, obviously, if you guys don't know what the Blue Bayou is, actually a restaurant that I actually, for the first time ever, I don't think it. I would think it was like 2 trips ago. I had the experience to actually go and dine at the Blue Bayou. Great food. They have a lot of seafood. I will say that they do have some pasta options as well. That's kind of where I went for my dining. I kind of course, some Fortnite streams. I can definitely do that. I don't know if we'll have sound to it, but I'm gonna try to do it without the sound on the Fortnite streams. I'll have to check it out, see how everything works for that. I will not do that. I would not do it. I only do Fortnite streams because I have like the Disney characters. That's why I only do the Fortnite streams. Because I actually have like the characters. Like Hercules. I just picked up the Mandalorian and Grogu skin, so like that type of stuff. So, but going into the Blue Bayou, it is operating, but at what cost? As my thumbnail says, the Blue Bayou Restaurant at Disneyland is currently reopened on May 21st, but it's operating with a modified dining experience. So basically, what modified means, is basically there are some things that are not accessible. Like they do have walls up, like where the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is. So you cannot see like the actual. You don't get the full experience, but you still get like the dining options and stuff like that. Like you still get that experience, but you just won't be able to look out and see the boats from the Pirates ride going by. You won't be able to see the water. So that's what I really like. That's what I really like about the Blue Bayou and the Pirates ride, of course. But let's keep reading here. We got modified experience because of Pirates of the Caribbean ride is closed for extended refurbishment. Disney has put up construction walls, block the restaurant iconic view of the ride boats and Blue Bayou loading dock. Basically what I just said. So the obstructed view, you cannot see the Pirates ride or the water. What I just said, I'm basically just reading off what I just said before I even looked at this. Noise, guests can expect to hear construction and maintenance noises. So you're going to see the hey. Whoa. Who did that? Hold on. Who did that? He said not nice things. Well, hey, I told you that if I'll let you know. No. We'll have to work on you. We'll have to work on you. Hood, I apologize. He's new. He's new. He's a new mod. I apologize about that. Okay. We got... Okay. The construction, you know, you're obviously going to be hearing some noises from the construction that's going to be going on. So, you know, if you don't mind the construction, you could still have a great, experience with the dining that they offer there. It's just going to be different. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. Different experience for now. Currently, there is no ride reopening date. While the restaurant is back to serving meals, Disney has not announced the official reopening date for the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Reservations. No. Advanced dining reservations are highly recommended as available remains in high demand. Yeah, since the how do I put it? Since the restaurant was closed, people didn't get the dining experience. So now, after they reopen it partially to the public, they are going to be slammed to the brim with reservations because it's going to be high demand because they didn't get their pasta or fish for the past few months or something like that along those lines. But yeah, that is basically the sum up of what's going on with the Blue Bayou. Currently, there's 7 votes on the poll. Grizzly River Run's still in the lead. Alrighty. We winning. Alrighty. But I do have to cut this stream short, guys. Like in 10 minutes. I will have actually. I'm not even gonna go re-live, but yeah, this is where I'm gonna cut it because I do have to do some stuff off camera, and I'll also be working on some shorts for you guys as well. So stay tuned for those. But other than that, thank you guys for kicking it with me tonight. Thank you for the likes, guys. Even though that we didn't get our typical goal past 10, but that's okay. I appreciate the 5 likes anyway. Thank you for the 2 new subs tonight. Thank you guys, whoever you guys are. My heart goes out to you guys. Thank you. For all of my viewers, returning viewers, new viewers, thank you guys for tuning in as well. Always a great time seeing new faces and returning faces as well. That means I'm doing something right on the internet. But till then, be safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you guys on the next magical adventure. Parkside out.